Hello, it is me, Yi King, and today for our news topic, we have some Transformers and Beyblade reveals to cover. So we're gonna do the Transformers stuff first, and then the Beyblade stuff. But I will put in a timestamp in case you're interested in seeing the Beyblade stuff. We're gonna do Transformers first, but if you want to see Beyblade stuff, I'll put a timestamp above if you want to just skip straight to that. But without further ado, let's get into it. So up first, we have, I guess these are like, because they're like the mini bots. So there's gonna be a Bumblebee and Cliffjumper being released. So I'm gonna just show the pictures off together. So first picture, we just have them in the robot modes along with their vehicle counterparts. They basically share the same mold, just a little bit different. But yeah, Bumblebee's face, it just looks like the background of it kind of looks like it's like printed on. It just looks off to me. But yeah, Bumblebee becomes Beetle because that's its classic mode, and then Cliffjumper I think becomes like a little sports car. But yeah, first picture is just them with robot along with their vehicles. Uh, there's like a picture of them like stand alone with it, but it's the same thing, so I'm not gonna show off those pictures. But I will show off the robot modes next. So for Bumblebee, uh, obviously it's a close up on him. Apparently these are articulated because apparently these are supposed to get a re-release, but now with articulation because Ford are just kind of blocky like actual G1. And he comes with a chrome mini blaster, so that's pretty interesting. And we go over a Cliffjumper. The dude's rocking a bazooka, like damn. But he also does rock a blaster as well. But this one's just like a close-up robot shot of him in action, that's all. And back to Bumblebee. It shows what will be sold in as a package. You have Bumblebee and then his little tiny blaster, like that. There's not a lot to talk about these guys, that's why I'm showing them off first. And then we have Cliffjumper. He comes with an additional piece because, like Bumblebee, he comes with a small blaster, but he also comes with a bazooka as well, so that's pretty cool. And then for the alt modes, we have Bumblebee as a beetle right here, pretty cool looking. And Cliffjumper, same thing but just in red and sporty. Bumblebee I will definitely pass on. Cliffjumper, I will grab it, but only if it's like on sale. I'm not paying full price for the thing. Let's see. Okay, let's take a look at the core class. Because these guys are like tiny, so I don't know if they'd be deluxe or core, so that's why I did them first. But moving on to the Studio Series reveals, but we will show a core class first. But first, out of this selection they reviewed, from Transformers 86, you have Core Class Steel Jaw, because All About Blaster from Kingdom got released by Cartoony, so now you have 3 out of his 4 sidekicks, because Blaster came with Rewind, his remade version, I forget the name of the bot, but it came with, is it Reloaded or Twin Cast? I gotta see which name it is. Oh, I'm completely wrong. But yeah, it comes with the other humanoid cassette player, but now we finally have an animal one. Down in the bottom right, we have Studio Series Game Edition, number 8, Decepticon Soldier. So, you know, a foot soldier. There's also supposed to be an Autobot one, which is supposed to be basically a retool Sideswipe. And for Voyager, from the Bumblebee movie, we have Studio Series 113, Skywarp. And then I assume it's Leader because the box looks bigger than the Voyager box, so I assume that's the Leader. But from the 86 movie. Oh yeah, for some reason for core classes they don't put in the 86 number, but for deluxe and up they do. But we have 8630, Autobot Springer. I believe this is just supposed to be a retool of his Amazon exclusive release from the Netflix show, but just cartoonified. But yeah, without further ado, let's take a closer look at the bots. So up first we have Steel Jaw and Box. I believe it's transformed in its alt mode, which is cassette mode. So yeah, but it does come with like a little accessory. Kind of looks like a disc or a beam or something. It looks pretty cool. I definitely like the image up there. It looks pretty cool. And then the other image shows what it looks like transformed. And yeah, it just has like a big microphone on it. But you can take it off and put it on Blaster's arm as like an additional weapon for him. So that's nice. Because I can see why you basically can get like a little cassette. But yeah, definitely cool. You can kind of see he has like a blaster by his legs, which seem to have like a screw. So maybe there's some articulation there. Looks pretty cool. I will definitely be grabbing this guy. And since it's a core class, I have a bad chance of grabbing him. But yeah, let's get into the deluxe now. Yeah, unlike the last time I did a news flash, these ones kind of show basic images, so there's not as many images, but like I said, I'm also doing some BeyBlade stuff, so it kind of helps. I know like the Legacy and Wave 3 stuff was shown off, but I didn't even feel like doing a news coverage for that. Like, if I feel like doing news coverage for something, I will. If not, then I'll just pass on it. But we have from the Game Edition line, number 8, Decepticon Soldier. It's basically just your footbot. He looks kind of nice, but not nice enough for me to pick up at full price. Like, if it's on sale, I may get it, but this may be one I might pass. It really depends on like how desperate I want it. Like, I'm not gonna get it at full price, that's a guarantee. But if it's on sale, it's really 50-50 at that point. But we take a look at robot mode. It has a cool looking blaster, I will give it that. But for Decepticon Soldier, it's kind of just gray. Like, I was kind of hoping for it to be like either mostly black with purple accents or mostly purple with black or green accents. But this is what they look like in War for Cybertron. Ew. Then again, this is like the car mode, so maybe they will like release another one, but for air mode, and maybe that one will look better. Who knows? But yeah, it looks like it's just supposed to transform to like a little speed car. I think he's actually like the mold. I think is supposed to be a retool of Sideswipe, so I think he's getting retooled for both soldiers. But yeah, like I said, full price, definitely not gonna grab. If it's on a sale price, 50-50, especially depending on how much the price is dropped. Alright, now then let's go into the Voyager. We have the Bumblebee movie, number 113. It's Decepticon Skywarp. This guy looks cool. Like, I will admit purple was my favorite color. And like for the longest time I always wanted to get like Acid Storm, but I keep on forgetting to grab it. But this one I probably will grab. I say that, but I still haven't even got to my Scorponok yet. But it is my goal to get Scorponok before the year is up, because I really want that guy. But yeah. In box there's not really a lot to talk about, it just shows what it is and whatnot. But if we flip over to it out of the box, it definitely looks beautiful. Especially how like, wow, there's only been 4 so far. Starscream, Thundercracker, Acid Storm, and Skywarp. And then Starscream's supposed to be getting retooled into a core class, so you can finally have a companion piece for your core class Shockwave from the Bumblebee movie. But yeah, this is one I definitely will be grabbing. I don't mind paying full price for it. especially since it's Voyager, so it's like 40 bucks Canadian at retail stores and like $5 extra on Amazon. But yeah, all the seekers from the Bumblebee movie, the ones I really like. So in first place, um, is Skywarp. For the longest time, I forgot Thundercracker existed, so Acid Storm would have been second, but now Thundercracker's in second. Third place is Acid Storm, and in fourth place is Starscream. But when it comes to picking them up, Thundercracker's like kind of hard to get, and it's not like the end of the world. But I will probably just focus on regrabbing Acid Storm and Thundercracker because those two look a bit more cooler, which is weird considering he's dead, but Thundercracker's second. But it's like whatever. For my personal ranking of how they look. But yeah, this guy's definitely a grab if I ever get the chance. I say that and I pass up on these guys. Alright, and for what I assume is the leader class, because like I said, the boxes all look pretty big together. We have 8630 Autobot Springer. So yeah, I mean, if they reuse the tool, then you're technically paying leader price for Voyager, so there should be... I mean, usually how they make up for it for some leaders that are like Voyager scale, they usually throw in like a crap ton of accessories to kind of help make it seem justifiable for price. But for me, over here in Canadian, a leader is like $80. It's basically the price of a video game. Well, nowadays, a lot of them will starting to be 90 because you're paying the $10 fee for the enhanced graphic. But a couple years ago, I would have been tired with basically buying a popular brand new video game because a lot of them would come out at 80. It's just like, it's hard. Like, there's not a lot I can justify. Like, the only one being so far is that Sandstorm, but he doesn't come out till like July on Amazon, and at Walmart I've not seen him yet. Sandstorm's probably like the Wave 2 release, which was April, and we're already a month behind. But yeah, that's Springer in the box. Not really much to talk about. But going out of the box, I never really, because on the Amazon listing, at least for me, I only ever saw it in the box, so I don't know if it came with a mallet and a sword. If it did, and that's the only accessories to get, I say it's probably not worth it. I mean, unless you missed out on the... I mean, it was an Amazon exclusive, so I guess this one's kind of more easier for people to get. But you are paying like leader price compared to... Well, you would pay a little bit above Voyager price for it. So, it's really up to you. And if you want it like cartoony style, then you go for the movie one. But if you want more of a realistic look, then you would try getting the Amazon exclusive one because that came out during the Netflix show and they had a bit of realism to them. But yeah, for this guy, I probably won't get him, especially if I can get the Amazon version because he's just retooled or cartoonified, and I kind of prefer the like of the Netflix style one. But yeah. Oh wait, I almost forgot about this guy. So, but adding on to the comic line, because at first it was Shockwave and Grimlock, but now we're gonna start off with box. A third entry has been made. From the Transformers, it's Blastin' Stratix Battle. Well, okay. I was wondering if it was all about Decepticon, but it says on the box it's Decepticon Stratix. So that tells me probably the next, because they only showed this guy, so something tells me the next comic release is probably gonna be an Autobot, which is alright. I don't even know this guy, so it must be comic exclusive of like a very miscellaneous character. But yeah, he's the blue guy. That's the Decepticon. In case you only look at this from the box, because the red is plastic, as you can see the cassette loader. But looking at the pics of him, he comes with a... It kind of looks like those axes that the Deluxe Class Decepticon... No, not Decepticon. Deluxe Class in Infinite Universe. I forget the name, but it was the Deluxe Class from the Infinite Universe in Wave 1. He's like a blackish gray car stone because he's part of Infinix. It's basically looking like his pickaxe, but a bit more curvy. I mean, the face sculpt kind of looks cool. It reminds me of like a He-Man villain, but looks kind of ugly for the rest of it. And then we go to Arbor mode. Kind of looks like he becomes like a sentry cannon that can be moved, or like a beam blaster. I don't know. For a comic base, this looks kind of ugly. Like I like the Grimlock and Shockwave. Those two look cool. I'd be like 50-50 on these guys, but nah, it's not my cup of tea. And apparently they say this is supposed to be a post exclusive. I think that's what they said. 50-50. But if it is, then I'm never getting this because post doesn't ship to Canada. Oh, cool. I missed the back of the box. Oh, well. Behind the back of the box, it says 39 steps. I think this might be a Voyager. I think they said it was Voyager. I mean, all the boxes are the same height to kind of coordinate. But yeah, on the inside, it gives you some comic strips of the character and showing you what they done. But yeah, 39 steps go from robot to, I'm just going to call it like a sentry turret. But will I be getting this guy? Absolutely not. I don't even care. I mean, if it goes on sale for like $20 and could come to Canada, that would be the breaking point for me to buy it. But other than that, I'm not really interested in this guy. Alright, I'm gonna do my outro here just because I did show the Transformer stuff in case that was all you're interested in, which is understandable. I'm not gonna judge. But if you're interested in the Beyblade stuff, then keep watching because it's gonna go to Beyblade after I finish the outro. But I'd like to thank you folks for watching this video. If you did, give the video a thumbs up, drop a comment down below. I'll apply them as fast as I can, and subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified whenever I drop a new video. But until next time, toodles! Alright, and we're still here. Now we're going to be showing off the Beyblade X stuff. So yeah, I was just doing an outro in case people are only interested in the Transformer stuff, which like I said is cool. I don't blame them. But there's been a new Beyblade that's been revealed. It's called Wish Tiger 360U. So before I say what U is, we're just going to look at pictures of the Bey. So here's just the energy layer. It looks like a lightning, well, just like from the little Bey avatar picture. It's honestly in like an albino tiger, but with some lightning bolts. So I don't know if it's like an electric albino tiger, or it's moving so fast it looks like it moves like at the speed of lightning. Here's a picture of it from the angle so you can see what it looks like kind of built. And here's the box. It's a bit blurry, but it's the best I could do. So BX-33 Wish Tiger 360U. It is a balance type because down there in a little spot, I'll probably see if I can put a circle if I don't forget. That is the symbol for a balance type base. So this is a balance type release. And in the little picture up there, it shows it's beating out John Dagger, or Dagger John. John Dagger by TT name, and under the Hasbro name, it's Dagger John. Which actually, fun fact, comes in the battle entry set for the Hasbro set. But it's going to release, along with Tusk Mammoth. But I won't yap about that, because that's not in this review. But yeah, now we get into the parts. So we have the Wish Tiger energy layer. Unfortunately, it's in Japanese, and I can't read. But kind of looks like it's a bit spread out, so it looks like, by my guess, may play like it probably go fast at first to symbolize attack, then it may hit a stamina point. My guess is probably like attack stamina, but apparently that person who uses this Bey, they despise using a specific type like attack, defense, or stamina, so that's why they prefer balance type Beys. But yeah, the energy layer / Bey layer is Wish Tiger. The, I guess, gear fragment is 360, so it has 3 points of contact, and it's 60 millimeters tall. That's what they mean, because the first number is how many points it has, and then the second number means how tall it is in millimeters. So it can be from 20 to either 100 or 120. And then with this release, you will get a new bit. It is called, what is it called again? Oh yeah, U stands for unite. It's a new bit. It's supposed to be like a mix between tapered and point. At least that's what I've been hearing. So yeah, and if you see all those lines, because it's my first time talking about Beyblade X, in the new system, there's like a rail system. If they can catch on to that, they get like a speed boost. It's for anybody. But I do believe this is just a single booster pack, not like a random select booster, because on the other side, it just shows the bay, no like ripcord, so I think it's just a booster release. And I think this may be the June release, because last month, or before May, they were talking a lot about Shadow Shinobi, so I think Shadow Shinobi is supposed to be the May release, and then Wish Tiger is going to be the June release, or vice versa, where Wish is going to be May, and then Shadow Shinobi is going to be um, June. But there's one thing I'd like to say about this bait. I really hope it happens in the manga or the anime, but I want to see this bait face off against Leon Claw. Now, me personally, I'm going to wait till the Hasbro release, which will probably take forever if it does get one. But I will be buying this bait, and if so, I may get Leon Claw just for the battle of it, but I want to get the starter packs is on sale because I don't really want a Leon Claw, but if it's on sale, I'll get it if I have Wish Tiger in my collection. If not, well, depends on how cheap the pack is. But yeah, when it comes to Beyblade X stuff, I'm usually going to wait for the Hasbro release. The only way I'm going to get a TT one, which thankfully for release right now, the 1-to-1, it was apparently the same with Burst, but only for like season 1, season 2. Then when Turbo came around, which is season 3, there was like a big split of a difference in quality. But for right now, apparently it's 1-on-1, so people are hoping it will stay that way for all of the X release and not for a Hasbro card for Burst. But the only way to get TT based is if they're like a TT stands for Teratomi. If they're like a Teratomi exclusive, or if there's like a recolor of a Beyblade, because there's a couple of recolors I want that I don't think will get made into the Hasbro release. Some being like green Reptar, blue Viper Tail, orange Drawn Buster. Those are some I can name off the top of my head. Because those come from like random selects, so that's why I'm guessing it probably won't get a Hasbro release. And you got like some TT base, because apparently for June, Storm Pegasus should be getting a Teratomi re-release in the X system, so we'll be definitely grabbing that guy. But yeah, for Wish Tiger, definitely grabbing this one. And on to the other packs. At first I thought it was a digital only thing, but it actually shows they're making physical base of it. They're doing Transformer base. So we're going to look at the pack I'm not really interested in. I mean, I am still going to grab both guaranteed, but this one, I'm not too keen of it because of one of the base. I just think it's a bad matchup. But at first, by the way, this is what the Hasbro packaging looks like. It's different, but we have Optimus Primal 360 flat. It's an attack type bay versus Starscream 380N, which is defense type. First of all, Starscream seemed like not a defensive type bay, so I feel like it should have been attack. And I feel like for Optimus Primal, it should have been Bumblebee, because usually when you think of Optimus Prime and Megatron, usually next to them, people usually think of Bumblebee or Starscream. So, I just thought, let Starscream be attack and, change Optimus Primal to, like, defense, or have it be Bumblebee. But I would like to point out, there's a Soundwave Beyblade. I will grab it, but I am grabbing this pack for Starscream, because Starscream is my third favorite Transformer. I just don't really care for the Primal. Even if it's Bumblebee, I really wouldn't care. But I'm just grabbing it because Starscream is my third favorite. But yeah, if we can find the back. Okay, here's the back of the box. I forgot what N stand for. I think. Oh wait, no, I just remembered. But we're gonna look at Primal first. So Optimus Primal is right spin attack type Bey. Usually the first left spin Bey that's released is usually like the big bad guy of the season, so it'll probably be a bit. But he has 60 attack, 27 defense, and 13 stamina. His ratchet is 360, so 3 contact points and 60 millimeters high. It has 15 attack, 9 defense, 6 stamina, and down there it tells you the type, which is 60. But I don't think stats really. I mean, they usually do, but some stats I feel like don't matter. For its bit, it's flat, which means it's basically just. It's like as if you like rip the bay and like it's just sliding around underneath it. That's what flat does. It's like a really aggressive bit. I believe it also comes with sword drawn. For its attack power is 40. Its defense is 15. Stamina 10. Cause Flat's supposed to be quick attacks because it doesn't have much stamina resistance. So you're supposed to get like big hits off as quick as possible. Because if not, you're probably gonna lose by survivor finish. Its dash is 35 and its burst is 80. Now then, I don't know if it means like the higher the burst is, the more chance you have of actually exploding, or the more resistance you have. But now if we go to Starscream, okay, he is a defense type Bey. He might be stamina as well, I guess, because it shows the stamina symbol by his Bey layer, so he could be a defense stamina. But he's a right spin defense Bey. Attack 18, defense 27, stamina 55. Okay, I'm starting to think this dude is a stamina Bey, and because its bit is defensive, but I'm thinking it's probably like defensive stamina. Its ratchet is 380, so 3 points of contact with 80 height in millimeters. Attack 15, defense 7, stamina 8, height 80. And then its bit is N, which I forgot what I meant, but now I just realized it's needle. Attack 10, defense 50, stamina 30, dash 10, burst 30. I believe the more you use it, the more wear down it's going to get, so I think it becomes more stamina orientated the more you use the bit. And I really hope they don't close the burst app when the X app comes out. But now if you look at the toys, yeah, we're just going to look at this product shot. So you can see the base, and they do come with the basic launcher. You get in starter pack, which apparently it's like good. Don't get me wrong. It's just if you want more power, then you would get the string launcher or the winder launcher. But these work as well. You just won't get much power with it. But these ones are a bit special because they do have Transformers printed onto them instead of just being a basic white launcher. And here's a quick picture of the product shot with the bays out. But yeah, well, I'll say it after I show the other pack. But the next pack, the one I'm a bit more interested in, don't get me wrong, I'm still going to get the other pack because Starscream is my third favorite Transformer of all time. But we have, for the next one, we got Optimus Prime versus Megatron double pack. So Optimus Prime is a balance type with 460p, while Megatron is a stamina type 480p. I can see why they didn't let these guys be attack types. And we go to the back. There's really not much to show, but when we go to the back, fun fact, and I believe the pieces are actually 1-to-1 with its counterpart. But I'll save it once we get to the next two pieces. But I think these bays are like 2-in-1s because I think like the energy list plus the bay is a different type compared to its bit. But Optimus Prime is a right spin balance type bay. Attack 22, defense 55, stamina 23. Because it says it's a attack right spin, but for the layer it says it's defense rate. But for its ratchet, it's 460, so 4 points of contact, 60 millimeters tall. Its attack is 11, with its defense being 13, stamina 6, and its height is 60. And for its bit, it is P. which one of the languages is Ponyta. I actually don't know what the P bit stands for. I think it may stand for point. But its attack is 25, defense 25, stamina 25, dash 25, and burst is 80. Boy, we emphasizes the balance. Now, what's a fun fact about this is the Ratchet and the Bit are actually apparently also the same ones used in Cobalt Drake, which is a prize bait that a lot of people want. So hypothetically, you could buy this pack just for the Ratchet and the Bit, and then try seeing if you can find just the energy layer Cobalt Drake for cheap, and you could build yourself a Cobalt Drake, because I think even the colors are 1-to-1, or with the blue being a bit darker because it's Optimus. But you can basically go like 80% of a Cobalt Drake in this pack. Then we look at Megatron. It's a stamina rate spin bay, while its energy layer says it's rate spin balance, but its attack is 27, its defense 35, stamina 38. Ratchet is 480, so 4 points of contact with 80 millimeters in height. Attack 11, defense 11, stamina 8, and height is 80. And its bit is B, which I think stands for ball. Its attack is 15, defense 25, stamina 50, dash 10, burst 30. I think ball is pretty good for stamina if it's like free spinning, because it gets to just spin. But yeah, that's the back. And same thing again, just close up on the base with the Transformers inscribed into the launches. And then we look back at the product chart, it just shows both of them together. Will I be grabbing this one? Definitely. Trust me, I'm grabbing both of those Transformer packs. And actually, depending where you are, they are up for pre-order. For me, the Optimus packs are one up for pre-order. The Starscream pack has not been up for pre-order for me yet, but they just launched today for pre-order. And apparently at the time of recording, they're going to say tomorrow, apparently you can pre-order the battle entry set for the Hasbro, which has Dagger and Tusk Mammoth, which for right now is my number one favorite BeyBlade from BeyBlade X. But like I said, if Summer comes out, that guy's bumping down to number 2. But yeah, they're a bit more expensive than regular double pack. Like, I get most of my stuff from Walmart when it comes to toys. So in mine, from Walmart, a double pack is like $26.98, so almost $27. And on Amazon, it was like $34, but Canadian, so keep that in mind. But on the double packs, you get just 2 bays. This one's like a double starter pack. So I say it's a bit okay because you do get the 2 launches with it. So I'm okay with it being a bit more. And it's weird because in the commercial it said coming June, but the pre-order release is July. But then again, Amazon always like to delay stuff for pre-orders 9 times out of 10. Unless the Starscream pack is going to come out on time, then But it's weird because it also said on the BeyBlade DB app, database app, it's a family website. Penny said July 15th should be the global release date for the other side of the world, which is where I am. So the west side, because the east side has BeyBlade. You can still buy it if you want. They are 1-to-1, but I just prefer getting it over here unless I want like a recolor from a random booster or there's a TT exclusive pay. Then I'll buy the Teratomi product, and thankfully they're 1-to-1 for now. But yeah, back then on the BeyBlade Burst side of things, they did release 3 Transformer base, Optimus, Megatron, Bumblebee, but they were exclusive to the app, so you couldn't physically own them. You could only digitally own them, but at least this time around, you get to own them. It's sad that Bumblebee isn't around, but you get 2 other base replacements, so I was like, whatever. But yeah, that has been my news coverage for some BeyBlade X stuff and some Transformers reviews. If you folks like the video, give the video a thumbs up, drop a comment down below, I'll apply them as fast as I can, and subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified whenever I drop a new video. But until next time, Toodles!